All right, everybody. So yesterday's I suppose, technique of the week was just talking about some slightly more advanced chords and ways of looking at them, ways of kind of messing about with them a little bit. So we started by talking about the F minor that's in the original version of Summer Over the Rainbow, but not in the one that we do. So ours was kind of, more of a ukulele version. But it does, you would miss it. So what I was talking about initially was going from and the dreams that you dream. It's in that little spot. So one way we got F minor was, this is E minor. So normally we do it this way, but now to make the chord a bit more movable, so it's not movable right now because it's got this open string there. So if we move that, that'll stay the same. So we've kind of changed the chord a little bit. So bring the third finger up, replace it with the little finger. Now we can put that anywhere we like. So if that's E minor, and there's no E sharp, just like there's no B sharp, all the rest of them do have sharps, then up one, there's F minor. Now, just as an aside note, as a side note, there's more than one way to do that, okay? So another way that we can go from F major to F minor is we lower the third. Okay, so every major and minor chord has a first, a third, and a fifth. And a chord with a high third is a major chord, and a chord with a lower third is a minor chord. So if we can just lower the third, then we've got a minor chord. So without getting too bogged down in the details, this note is the third, okay? So we just bring that down a fret, but we've still got this here. So that's a third as well, and that needs to be lowered too, so we can't just leave that there. But what we can, so instead of lowering it, it's already as low as the string can go, we can just bring it up to a fifth. And now C is the fifth of F. And there's another a way of playing F minor. So you've got F major, bring this one back, and bring this one up to the fifth. So, and the dreams that you dream of, etc. So there's our F minor there. So F major, middle finger comes back a fret, third finger or little finger, third fret on the bottom string. Okay, so back to the other way we were doing it. So just a couple of little quirky things that might be interesting if nothing else. So there's E minor. So one thing we can do is just go up and not take this string up with us. So now we've got a slightly different type of chord here. And you get this very dramatic sounding F minor. So this is an F minor add 9, okay? So there's the E minor, that's just a regular E minor. And there's F minor add 9. Now, something Nicky did that was really cool as well was coming up here with doing it this way, the full way, where you can take it up a fret and keep the same chord type. So this is not an F minor add 9, this is just an F minor. Now, one very quirky little move that you can do with this particular shape. Now keep in mind that we can do this anywhere. We could do it in F sharp if we wanted. We could do it with G minor if we wanted. So we'll stick to F minor for now. Take every finger, with the exception of the little one, down a fret. And you get this very kind of emotionally ambiguous. So you could just as easily do that with E minor too. So there's E minor, and there's it's kind of like a diminished, suspended 2. I'm not really entirely sure what you would call that necessarily, but it does sound pretty nice. So that's it. So just little ways of messing about with chords. So we've got the F minor in there, so a reasonably easy way to play it. So first fret, open, first fret, third fret. That's F minor. And since this is E minor, if we just shift the whole thing up a fret, that's F minor as well. And listen to the similarity too. So different texture, same chord though. So give that a go. Try these variations without holding this string down, so you get that nice F minor add 9, and then do hold this string down for this one, where you bring all your fingers back down a fret with the exception of your little finger. So not something particularly useful necessarily, but it's interesting, and it's just another way to kind of explore the instrument in a way that you may or may not have otherwise. So see if you can do it. All right, I'll talk to you next time.